You already started your day wrong. You woke up and your mind was flooded with the problems of yesterday, of last week, of last year. You then grabbed your phone and you started scrolling, hoping for anything to break this pattern, because you realize that how you start your day will be your day. And you're so smart and you're so tuned in that you asked, I need to find something to get me off of this broadcast, get me off of this station that's creating more days that I don't want. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired of certain things in your life. Am I correct? This is why we manifested this video right here, right now. Now, I want you to save this video because I am not just teaching you, I am transforming you. We are not going to manifest from old chaos. You are decided in this moment right now that you are going to start manifesting what's in your quantum personal field, not someone else's, not what the old one was, but all of those big, beautiful desires that you have that are in your heart. You want to start your day where you're pulling out of that quantum reality and not recreating the old. So here's what I'm going to ask from you, because I am going to reset your brain's personal broadcasting frequency so you can manifest what you want and no longer what you don't want. But you have to play full out. You have to realize that you personally manifested this video, and with me. I am a world-renowned hypnotherapist that specializes in energetics. I specialize in reprogramming the mind so you can manifest what you want. I've done it with my own life, and I've helped tens of thousands of others. So this is your moment right here, right now. So before I actually get into rewiring your brain's broadcasting frequency, you gotta know how your brain works. You gotta know how the software it's currently firing off, how did it get there, and how you actually can rewire it. You have to know this point of self-awareness first, and I'm gonna quickly break this down because you are a very ready person. I can feel the ripeness of what brought you here, how you've been on a long journey up until this point. You're trying to figure out the law of assumption, law of attraction, law of manifestation. How does our brain emit and how do we get it? How are we all creating our own realities? You wanna understand the quantum. And that's perfect because you have to have this understanding before we move on to the hypnosis. Now, again, I want you to really take this in. I am not speaking to you. I am shifting you. Every breath, every word, every energy that I send off has one job. And that intention is to rewire your brain so you are fully in this captain seat of your life, the ruler of your reality. You are aware of how you got here and how to get out of here into bringing those personal desires into your life. I can tell you every single day I am manifesting nearly instantly. Every day is my design, and so are my community members. So you are no different. You are just as powerful because you're a human, right? All right, you have these abilities. Now let's get into it. Okay, so the moment that you wake up, you're broadcasting. You're already hitting autoplay. Now, what are you broadcasting? How did those programs actually get there? So I want you to think of your brain, this beautiful brain that you have. Here's you currently. You're waking up this morning and you're already broadcasting a frequency, a station you don't want to hear. Now, all of that sounds like, it could be things like, just another day. I don't want to do this. I'm feeling so tired. I got so much I got to do with so little time. That one might say, another day, another dollar. This one could even say, I hate my life. This one can say, I just have too much to do. Or I have nothing important to do. Or no one cares about me. Or my life isn't important. These programs can say many, many things. And as I'm saying this to you right now, you're realizing what your own brain is broadcasting. So your brain is full of these programs. This is data. And every single thing that's firing off is a thought, is a belief that you have within your brain. These are electrical impulses. Everything is energy. And so as this program fires off, it is firing off a frequency. This is how you're broadcasting. Now, unbeknownst to you, you didn't choose to think these thoughts. know this. You actually learn to think these thoughts. Most of these thoughts you actually inherited through a process called epigenetics. Within your DNA, your brain already came with a preset package of programs that were thinking a frequency you didn't want. Think about this. This can go back 7 generations. There are thoughts that you're thinking first thing in the morning that your great-great-great-great-great-grandparent thought. That is wild. So no, you're not broken. What you're broadcasting can be changed, but you have to be aware of this. So now you know, oh my goodness, I inherited this type of thinking. Not just that, you actually picked up your own programming as well through this life experience. So you're going through life and you're waking up with a headache, with things you don't want to deal with. Maybe you heard your mom say something every time she woke up, and then you pick that up like, gosh, I'm already late. Today's just going to be a bad day. Whatever. You're picking up things from this lifetime as well. I want to explain to you, your brain is a 24/7 recorder. It is recording every single thing that you experience, that you think all the time. You cannot turn it off. From the moment of your conception, it has been recording. Let's recap. Within your brain right now, you have up to 7 generations, and this life, this current life of experiences of programs within your mind. Again, don't let that scare you, because if you can broadcast this, you can also change this. This is what I have done personally, and so many others, and not just my members, but millions of others around the world, no matter your age. No matter your age, trust me. So, whatever you are emitting, you are getting. So, today's going to be a crappy day. I have too much to do and not enough time. You are emitting this frequency out of your mind. Now, I want you to know this. Your brain, whatever it broadcasts, it boomerangs. So, whatever you're throwing out, you are getting back the same frequency. People, places, things, circumstances, the situations that match this frequency are coming back to you. So this is why you're collecting more and more programs that prove, see, I woke up and I knew today was going to be crappy. And look, by the end of the day, my day was crappy. See? And you keep just gathering data to keep proving these broadcasting beliefs as facts, but they are not. They're just data. And energy we can shift. Okay, and that's what we're going to do here today in just a few minutes with the process of a very powerful hypnosis to get rid of these and reprogram them for exactly what you do want to broadcast. So let me give you another visual. So these current frequencies are of scarcity, stress, sadness, etc. Things you don't want. You're thinking a thought, they have a frequency that generates a certain emotion, and that fires out, that energy and emotion fires out, and that's the energy and emotion you're getting back. Make sense? Lock that in. As you notice, no one else is in this equation, only you. You are almighty. You are the powerful source. You are the creator of your reality. You are the universe in walking form. What you emit, you get. That's powerful. Now you may be thinking, this is terrible. I must have a bunch of bad frequencies. I'm broken. Let me stop that momentum right now. I'm going to tell you something that's going to change your life. It's going to lift the sadness or badness off of your body. Because if you're human, right, and you can emit these bad frequencies, do you really think they're not for your advantage? Everything that you're equipped with, every ability that you have is here to serve you. The fact that you're able to feel bad is actually a beautiful thing in your life. I want you to hear this right now. Think about your life. This state of feeling bad and thinking bad is actually one of the most beautiful points of your life. Why? Because everything significant that you have in your life, anything that's ever changed your life, it always started from here. All good starts from bad. All light starts from dark. Because you're at a point of being sick and tired of something, whether it's how you start your day, the person that you're with, the income that's in your bank, whatever it is, you're realizing right now from what you don't want, you now know what you do want. Do you understand that? This is a beautiful place for you to be in. I've helped a lot of people, and when they come to me and they say, Sapphire, my life is screwed. I have nothing. I've lost my job. I've got diagnosed with this terrible disease. My lover left me. I just don't know why all this is happening to me. My whole life is wrecked. You know what I tell them? Pop the champagne. Celebrate, because in that energy right there, where you are so done with being so done, this is where you are going to generate such a powerful energy and a clear understanding of what you do want. So you're in a perfect place. Let me give you a personal story. When I was 16 years old, I had decided I wanted to buy a house, because I actually grew up in great poverty, raised by a single woman on welfare who really did the best she could with what she had physically and mentally. So I had experienced homelessness quite a bit in my life. And through that badness, sadness, trauma, all of that, I understood by the time I was 16, I'm never going to experience that again. I am going to buy a house so I can never be evicted. I knew from that place, from firing off all of that fear, all of that, I'm so tired of seeing my mom stress and not having a place to go. All of that led me to this point where I made a decision, and you made a decision. That's why you found this video. So I made that decision, and the universe sent me the next aligned action step, which was to open something called a penny saver. This was a long, long time ago. A penny saver was just this magazine with ads in it. I opened that up, and the first page I seen was an ad that said, buy your first home, no credit, no money down, and a phone number. So I immediately called that phone number so quick. I called the number, a lady picked up, and I said, hey, I want to buy my first home. And she asked me a series of questions, and she goes, okay, do you have a job? And I said, yes, I work at McDonald's. And she said, well, how much do you make? And I said, $7.25 an hour. And she laughed. Now, hear me out in this story, because you have been on this road before where you've made a desire to have something in your life, and then you went after it, and then your dream was stolen, right? Something mean, embarrassing, some kind of setback happened in your life, and then it stole your dream. But let me tell you right now how that was so divine and how to break through that, okay? So she laughs at me. My heart's feeling a little soft right now after she did that. And then she goes, well, what's your credit score? And I said, I actually don't know. I don't think I have any credit. And she laughed again. At this point, I'm collecting more negatives, right? I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough. And then she goes, well, how old are you? And I said, I'm 16. And she cracks up laughing at me. At this point, I'm just like nearly bawling. And she says, the next thing, and this is what the universe sent me. The next thing, she goes, okay, well, you need to be at least 18. You got to have at least 2 years of working history. And you got to have at least a 650 credit score. And then hangs up the phone. Now, most people would have just let all of that data come in and steal their dream. But for me, because I'm a little bit more special when it comes to seeing energy and manipulating energy, I knew that that wasn't a bad thing. I actually knew how to take this program and with hypnosis, reprogram it out of the negative and make it a positive to serve me. Remember, everything that's happening to you is for you. And so, yes, I knew I had a plan. I had to work a job. I had to know what a credit score was. I had a plan. By the time I was 19, I was already purchasing my first home. This does work. What you're going to experience right now is taking this frequency away by disengaging this program. This is where the broadcast is coming from. The belief that life sucks, I can't do it, it's too hard, I don't have enough time, my life's not special, I'm not smart enough. We're getting rid of those. No matter where it came from, hear that, and you're replacing them with the positive. I can do it. Life is good. I do know enough. I have enough time. And when these are firing off, these energies are now bringing back the positive. You're now getting experiences, people, places, things, circumstances to actually match that. Remember, as you boomerang out, you get back into your life. This is what many bobbleheads on YouTube forget to tell you because they're just regurgitating information. They don't know the information. Even Joe Dispenza, Esther Hicks, Neville Goddard, all of these great gurus in the field, they forget to tell you to release the emission, the actual programs that are broadcasting what you don't want. They don't tell you the actual release of these programs. What they'll do is just tell you to think positive, think about what you do want. But without actually getting rid of these, all it does is come back to trigger you. All it does is band-aid you. And then eventually, before you know it, you're still recreating the old reality. And it's taking years and years and years to try to reprogram your brain without getting rid of these red ones first. Okay, so that's why this is transforming you and not just talking to you. So with more space, we are reprogramming the positive. You are no longer waking up on the autopilot of the old reality. You are now shifting, waking up with the positive reality. Let me give you another breakdown of that. Here's a visual of the quantum field for you. Your old brain, the one before this video, was broadcasting the old reality. You were over here. You were over here broadcasting these negatives, which pulled the field of the old and was bringing back this very old reality that you no longer wanted to experience. Heartbreak, hardships, etc. It was pulling from here. Well, when you cancel out that negative, you're not pulling from the old quantum reality. You are now pulling from your new quantum reality where all of this newness lives. More love, more health, more great days, more opportunities, more money. You're over here pulling from that luxury, beautiful, happy, healthy life that you do have in the quantum field. So when you start matching the frequencies, your brain is matching the frequencies of this life. This is how you're creating your future. This is how you fortune tell. This is how you know what you're manifesting day by day, because you are broadcasting a frequency of what lives in your quantum reality, which then boomerangs back what you're going to be experiencing in this reality. That's your quantum leap. So let's do that right now. If you've never experienced hypnosis before, I want you to think of it like meditation, but much deeper, much more profound. Because meditation is becoming familiar with what's inside the mind. But hypnosis actually has a goal in mind. Hypnosis is going to take what's currently in the mind and exchange it. This is the rewiring process, the release and reprogram. So that's what we're going to do here right now. I will do my part, but you have to meet me here. And what I ask you to do is just Lock your doors, shut your windows, get into an undistracted environment, and just listen to my voice. Remember, you're at the right space at the right time with the right person with your mind. Let's get you out of playing that old autoplay broadcasting and into the frequency of your quantum reality. I am going to count to 3. And at the count of 3, you are going to close your eyes and we'll begin. 1, 2. Take a deep breath in through the nose and release through the mouth. Again, breathe in deeply. Exhale everything that doesn't belong to the day you're meant to live. Get still. Your soul has waited for this reset. Let's clear the noise your mind woke up with, the chaos, the old programming, the patterns that never belong to you. Some of these programs you may have woken up with sound like, I'm already behind. I have so much to do. I'm tired. I don't feel like myself. Today's probably going to be like just yesterday. That is not your truth. That's the leftover vibrations of a reality you're done living in. Right at this moment, the neural pathways are lighting up in your mind that no longer serve you. Your brain knows exactly what to do. Right here, right now, we're clearing those broadcasts from your field, your subconscious, and the collective field around you. Say this in your mind as I say it out loud. I release the belief that I'm behind. I release the weight of pressure and urgency. I release exhaustion, even if I slept. I release the lie that something's wrong with me. I release the loop of repeating days I don't want. Breathe. Feel that old reality lifting off of your body like a gentle smoke. Gone. Done. Dissolved. Breathe. Now we rise. You're about to broadcast a different day, a different destiny. Breathe in and say this in your mind as I say it out loud. I am on divine time. Everything that matters most flows to me with ease today. I am fully charged with purpose and clarity. My energy is magnetic to miracles. Today is not a repeat. Today is a reveal of the life I came to live. Now breathe. Feel that. Your body is now responding. Your higher quantum field is responding. The universe is shifting timelines in your favor to your command right now. In your mind, I want you to look down at yourself. You're looking down at your hands, you're looking down at your body. And allow that old version of you to just gently ripple off. Like an old skin, very effortlessly just rolling off of your body, and you can see it happening now. And right now, the real version, the renewed, the next level version of you anchors in, and you can see your new self. Look at your hands. See yourself. See you. See yourself waking up and moving through your day in this new skin, this new vibration, magnetic, confident, sovereign, and in love with life again. And now you are ready. Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, breathe in one final time, and exhale powerfully through the mouth. Eyes opening. Welcome back. Welcome back to your new day, to your new timeline. Here's what you get to do to lock it in right now. Comment below what you felt. Put the initiation of this transformation down. Just comment anything that you felt and today's date. Here's why. You get to listen to this hypnosis for 7 mornings. And on that 7th day, you're going to know what day that is. You're going to then come back and you're going to comment all the miracles that have dropped into your life from here. Remember, you have a personal quantum reality. There are desires and dreams and goals in here that are designed for you, no one else. This is your evolution. And I really want to see what came into your life within 7 days. So again, a recap. Comment what you felt right now and put today's date. That's it. Then come back, save this video, and I'll put the timeline in the comments. I'll pin it so you know where to start exactly. Just press play, listen, and then go about your day. In 7 days, come back and comment your miracles, everything that is dropped into your life, and put those in the comments. And I'll feel you later.